Wow, major war in the Middle East with Israel and its enemies. Is this finally, do you think, World War III is happening? And also, according to the Bible, is this finally what the Bible means by Armageddon is happening? You see, it's not just in the Christian Bible, but in other Bibles as well, they define Armageddon, right? They mention this name as the end of times or end of world, when Israel is besieged upon by its enemies. 6 or 7 enemies surround Israel, and a major battle goes down there, right? And God supposed to help, the chosen people, the Israelites. And it happens at this place called Megiddo, which is inside Israel right now. And that's where Armageddon happens. We all know that's the end of the world, according to our interpretation. But, this has actually happened once before. And you may or may not believe it, this current war that's happening in Israel right now is the exact 50th anniversary of the previous Yom Kippur War. See, on the 6th, October the 6th, right, of 1973, which is exactly 50 years ago, right, they had the Yom Kippur War. Yom Kippur is the most secret holiday in the Jewish calendar. And when people were in synagogues and were praying, there was a sudden attack which caught them unaware. And basically, it was by all their surrounding neighbors, 6 or 7 countries, right, from a different religion, right? And this started a major war, and everything since then, with U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East, has been built around this 50-year war around Yom Kippur. And Israel won that one with the help of the United States, and now on the exact 50th anniversary, then we're at it again. So far, it's with Hamas, right, which is a group inside Palestine, but then many other groups are looking to join in. Folks who follow my video might still remember that about a few months ago, people asked me, when's World War III going to start? I said, we're probably already in one. It's already started with the whole Russia and Ukraine conflict, which was in March of 2021. That's when we look back in history, we might define that as the start of World War III. And this just an escalation, right? You basically have the European theater, it's already going off. Now you have the Middle Eastern theater of war already starting. And of course, Niger and France in West Africa are starting as well. The only thing that's missing right now is Taiwan and Asia. That's probably the fourth and the most important last theater of war. Yes, Israel and its neighbors usually have some sort of tit-for-tat conflict, but just to show you how serious this one is, this is basically some sort of general, right, major general of the Israeli military that has been captured in a surprise attack, and you can see he was arrested in his underwear, right, basically even without shoes on, just in his underwear. So it was they took them completely by surprise. And he's being held hostage now. There's a couple of hundred dead so far on both sides. And it's basically, this is pretty big. This is a scale that we haven't seen for probably 50 years. Overall, though, folks might remember that I've been talking about this World War III and how it could have started with Russia and Ukraine. We're already in it. We're already inside World War III. It's just folks don't realize it, until the big one, which is the Taiwan conflict drops. That could be one scenario. And people ask me what to invest in, and I say in times like this, how could you go wrong with gold? And that's why I've been talking about gold for all this time, right? Of course, some military stocks might work, and some people believe Bitcoin might work as well. But, what are you going to do if the world goes without internet? How much would Bitcoin be worth? But I'm not saying, the situation is going to get to be that bad. In general, probably gold and Bitcoin will be helpful if we actually really break out into an officially bad World War III situation. Now, follow me for more updates on this.